like here. All right. Okay, so what's your name and what's your title at Culture?
I'm Sterling Sidebottom, and I am the Associate Editor-in-Chief at Culture.
What does that consist of, and what are your responsibilities?
So as Associate Editor-in-Chief, I help with all of the photo shoots. I help to decide what the theme of the magazine is going to be and to write a theme brief for it every single semester, starting this semester. And then I also make sure that all of the writing is turned in on time, and I do final edits before we send the articles to Dana and then to print.
What is the process of choosing the theme like?
It varies from semester to semester. This semester, I actually pitched the theme, which I'm very excited about. I can't say what the theme is just because we reveal it at the end of the semester when we launch the magazine. But a lot of time we ask for people to give either advice or ideas or thoughts on what they think a good theme would be. And then we select from those, or we select from one that we already had kind of in our minds.
So, since you created the theme, without revealing it, what do you specifically like about this theme?
I like that this theme is taking the magazine in a little bit different of a direction. We really wanted to kind of look at what the magazine had done and try to do something different and interesting, and something that paired well with our spring theme as well.
Okay, so in relation to like photo shoots, how do you think the theme's gonna be portrayed in the photo shoots? Like, what direction will those be taken in? How is that decided?
So we try to make sure that each of the photo shoots has a different vibe to it every single semester, so that you're not looking at a magazine that has all of the same photo shoot. So we try to do some that are more natural, some that really emphasize styling, and I think this issue does a really great job of having a mixture of both really accessible fashion and also really gorgeous art and fashion.
What is a day at a photo shoot at Culture like?
Oh gosh. It can vary. Sometimes they are crazy. Sometimes things don't go as planned at all. We were at a shoot last semester and the dresses didn't fit the models except for 2 dresses, and we were supposed to have like 4 dresses total. But the typical day, wake up kind of like around 8, 9. We try not to start too early. Makeup starts, and we do about an hour and a half of makeup depending on how intensive it is and how many models we have. If we're shooting on location, we try to leave about an hour and a half after makeup and get to the location. We like to have our photographers and everybody already set up on location, have that scouted, just so that we can get shooting right as soon as we get there. After all of the models and everybody are in scene, we shoot for a few minutes, like 30 minutes to an hour, honestly. And then we either change location, change outfit, mix up the makeup, try out some different things, and then we keep going. So the typical shoot lasts about 4 hours, but our main photo shoot can last all day. So last spring, our main photo shoot was Tell Your Own Love Story, and it lasted from, I want to say, 8 a.m. and we got home around 5 or 6 p.m.
What is your favorite part about photo shoot day?
I like kind of just hanging out with all the people on staff. You really get to know other people on the staff and spend time around people who love fashion, love art, and are on the magazine for the same reasons that you are.
Is there an experience from a photo shoot day that sticks out in your mind?
Okay, so I would say the experience that sticks out the most was from getting ready. Ready is better than going out. I'm gonna start that over.
That's good. I was just like looking to see.
Yeah, I messed up the wording. So my favorite photo shoot, I would say, was getting ready is greater than going out. Overall, the organization was super, super awesome. Everything went according to plan, so it was just a lot of fun to be like a little more relaxed. And then we were shooting in Dana McMahon's home. We were using her bathroom, and It was so much fun to just kind of be in this house, all of us together, really just hanging out. We went over the top on jewelry, and the makeup was absolutely killer. So it was just a lot of fun.
You were previously style editor, correct?
Yep.
So how does that compare to being editor-in-chief? What do you like better, worse about the job you're currently in, or about being a style editor?
So I can't say a ton about the comparison just because I have only been associate for, I would say, about a month. But I really am loving both. So style, I did a lot of the writing side, and I'm a journalism major, so I just really enjoy writing. So it was really great to kind of get to know the people on my team through what they wrote about and how they wrote. I would say that one of the things that I do miss a little bit as associate is I'm not doing the everyday work of working with the people on my team, just because the entire magazine is my team now, which is exciting but different. I would say that as moving from style to associate, I get to kind of learn more about what goes into the magazine as a whole, whereas on style I was doing just a little portion of it.
So what got you interested in couture, and more specifically style and fashion in general?
I have known that I wanted to go into fashion for years, since I was really, really little. I modeled in New York Fashion Week for 2 seasons during high school, and when I came to UNC, that was kind of one of my biggest things is I was leaving New York City, and I wanted to find a place where I could do fashion and still be involved in that world in North Carolina. And culture was really that outlet for me. It let me still feel like I was in the middle of this huge glamorous city, but I'm in Chapel Hill, and working on a magazine that's for Chapel Hill students. I honestly found it, I think, through a Facebook post that Alexandra made. Alexandra was the original founder of Culture, and I applied on a whim and was put on Fashion News as an associate editor my freshman year, and since then I went from Fashion News to Style and now associate.
What was it like modeling in New York Fashion Week?
It was a ton of fun. I absolutely loved it. I cannot say enough good things about it. Obviously there are the bad parts of it and everything, but I really got to know other people, and I got to step out of my comfort zone and also be in New York Fashion Week, so it was a lot of fun.
That's crazy. That's so cool. I'm like, whoa. So what do you think is important about what Culture is specifically trying to achieve here at Carolina and with the students?
I think what's really important, and we're doing this with the redrafting of our mission statement this semester, we are committed to showcasing different body types, different ethnicities, different ability types, and I think that is so important for culture, and I also think that's so important in the fashion industry in general. If we only have skinny women in magazines, that's not the population of the United States. That's not the population of the world. So having that diversity is really important, and especially being reflective of the student body that we represent, which is our biggest goal.
So you mentioned fashion industry, the issue of inclusivity in the fashion industry. How exactly will the photo shoots this year try to combat those issues facing the fashion industry right now?
So last year we did a really great job of incorporating more ethnicities and different ethnicities and trying to showcase, a range of different people. And this year we want to push that even more, especially in our photo shoots and even in our writing. We want to make sure that we have a diverse voice, and not just a diverse voice for the sake of diversity, but a truly diverse voice, and let people showcase their own unique perspectives.
So why do you continue to do Culture and dedicate so much of your time to it?
Honestly, because I really love it. I think coming in freshman year, Culture wasn't, exactly what I wanted it to be, just because the team I was on was small. And so in my sophomore year, I was like, this is something I really love. This is something I really want to do. And it's something I really believe in. I believe in diversity in the fashion industry. I believe in unique perspectives, and I believe in making sure everyone is shown and everyone's known. And so I think that culture has allowed me to push that in fashion and also push that in like my own role view.
Okay, I need to get a different shot, so we're
Okay.
gonna move this. I think, oh my god. I'm gonna ask a question very similar again to like, what does couture mean to you?
Cool.
Even though I've asked that like 3 times.
That's okay.
But I realized that like, that's like a more emotional out of all the questions I've asked. So I feel like a close-up would be good
Okay.
for that. Let's try
Okay.
it. Okay. Oh, hello. Don't do this to me now. Oh, I need this to be higher up. That's also part of the issue. Okay.
There's Amanda.
There we go, that's higher up. Okay. Oh my god. I need this to turn. How do I? There we go. Okay. I feel like it's tilted because of this like surface. You know what I mean?
Hold on. You can adjust these.
Okay.
Oh, that's me.
Okay. Okay. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. There we go. I think that's good. Okay. Now, so what does couture mean to you?
Hey, Mackenzie. Thank you. Sorry.
It's okay.
Culture is really a place to find your own voice and a place to explore kind of where your voice is. I think that culture for me has allowed me to look at fashion in a more critical lens, and not really examine why I do fashion, but examine who fashion is for and how we can make it for everybody instead of for a particular subset. And like I'm lucky in that I kind of fit that subset. Like I'm 6 feet tall and I'm relatively skinny. Like I never have an issue finding clothes that fit me. But there are so many people in the world who have been told that they don't fit the standard of what a model should be or what beautiful is. And I think that culture really works to break that and to tell people that, you know what, it doesn't actually matter if a magazine tells you that you're not their fit, because you are you are beautiful and you are perfect the way you're made.
Thank you. All right.
Perfect.
Teeing up shot time.
Cool.
Looking at the available people. Ooh. Okay, I want this guy, but he's your.
All right. If you want to like just start from like yeah, and then just walk in, so then we get.
Weave through the crowd.
Or you could just like up there. You feel me?
Do you want me to go to the top of the stairs or?
Honestly, you can just walk. I just need like maybe 15 seconds of you walking.
Okay. I'll walk up to the top of the stairs in my
Okay.
leisurely stroll.
you're good.
Yeah, I think that day will work. I think we can do the first Saturday in October, and then we can do the next one. And we'll do photo shoot 1 and photo shoot 2. Okay. And that'll give the style enough time to find outfits and then models enough to get models. Do we want 4 or 5? Yeah, I think 4 is good too. Yay, I'm excited. I think it'll be perfect.